to receive those thoughts, so that actually, was that a communication at a level beyond just language of his holiness? And actually, I had an encounter where God spoke to me about peace, and he gave me a sort of I don't know, couple of paragraphs about peace. And I read, I heard it, I wrote it down, and it was like, quite moving in peace. I was at a conference, and this guy, Carl Whitehead, I think his name is, he took the Hebrew letters of the word peace, shalom, and he explained what it means in the pictorial language of each letter, meaning a picture and a concept of something. And therefore, then he read out what peace meant using the picture language and putting it all together into this sentence or couple of sentences. And it was pretty much identical to what God said to me directly. I didn't need to learn to understand what all those letters of shalom meant to experience and have the revelation of what peace was. He spoke to me in English directly, pretty much word for word, expressing that concept. So, if you want to learn Hebrew and understand that, that's great. But I think it's much easier just to let God speak to us and convey to us what he wants to convey, because that then means you don't have to go through another language process to try and understand something that God is wanting us to communicate with us and to help us understand it. And for me, it was like, okay, that's really interesting. And that guy knew that stuff because he'd learnt the language, but I didn't have to learn the language, and God spoke to me exactly the same. So I don't think you have to learn Hebrew at that level to understand the concept behind the word, because I think that's what living letters do. They convey the meaning behind the word to you so you can experience it. But I don't think you have to see them for that to happen. That might be just what they're doing when God is communicating to us. And just like an angel doesn't really want us to focus on the angel, but focus on the message, because angels are usually messengers, so the living letters wouldn't want us to be focusing on them as beings, but on what they're conveying to us so we can understand and experience. And they will do that in English or Spanish or whatever language happens to be the language that you think in first, so that you can experience it. And you get that knowledge of the heart, which is really what it's about. It's the knowledge of the heart that you experience and receive from God. And if living letters are involved in that, I think they don't really want to be seen most of the time. And you may have just, when you engage the throne room, been sort of seeing how God forms his thoughts and sends them out so that we can experience them. But for most people, it wouldn't be, oh, they see a living letter, then they got to go and look it up and try and find out what it means. You just know it. You get it, because that's what they're designed to do, I believe, convey the heart behind something to us so we experience and know it. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. We really appreciate you taking the time. If you enjoy these videos, would you please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe? It really does help. Thank you very much. If you enjoy these videos, would you please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe? It really does help. Thank you very much.